Israel uses AI tools to target and kill Palestinians in Gaza. According to 6 Israeli intelligence officers in a Plus 972 magazine and local call investigation, Israel has been using AI systems on military operations in the war on Gaza and treating the outputs of these tools as if they were a human decision. Let's have a look at what these 3 systems and their implications are. Lavender is designed by the military, intended to target Hamas operatives. The system scans information of the population of Gaza and creates a target bank through an AI ranking system between 1 and 100 of the likelihood if an individual is a member of Hamas or the Islamic Jihad military wings. Lavender labeled up to 37,000 Palestinians as militants for potential bombing. Yuval Abraham, who broke the story for Plus 972 and spoke to these sources in the Israeli army, said in an interview,
"The military knew, because they took a random sampling and checked one by one. The military knew that approximately 10% of the people that the machine was marking to be killed were not Hamas militants."
The concern is not just about the method to identify Hamas militants, but also about Israel's use of unguided missiles, also known as dumb bombs, which are not precise and cause significant casualties by demolishing entire buildings.
Up to 45% of air-to-ground munitions Israel has used in Gaza are the so-called dumb bombs. That is according to the latest US intelligence assessment.
Why use dumb bombs? An Israeli intelligence officer said to Plus 972 magazine, quote, "You don't want to waste expensive bombs on unimportant people. It's very expensive for the country, and there is a shortage of those bombs."
To me, that was very striking because, you're dropping a bomb on a house and killing entire families, yet the target that you are aiming to assassinate by doing so is not considered important enough to, quote, waste an expensive bomb on.
Whereas Daddy is another AI system that tracks Palestinians marked by Lavender and alerts the military when they return to their families' homes, facilitating strikes against them. And the Gospel, which targets buildings and facilities where the Palestinian civilians operate from. In summary, Lavender marks Palestinian civilians and puts them on a kill list, whereas Daddy is designed to track suspected targets back to their homes, even when they were not engaged in any military activities. And the Gospel marks buildings and structures that the Israeli army claims these targets operate from. In response to these investigations, the Israeli army said, quote, "The IDF does not use an artificial intelligence system that identified terrorist operatives or tries to predict whether a person is a terrorist. Information systems are merely tools for analysts in the target identification process." But the words of these whistleblowers contradicts this narrative, as well as the Israeli army's history of developing AI systems in the West Bank that also targets and monitors civilians. And there's more.
While Israel is backed politically in this war by Washington, its army needs Silicon Valley technologically. The military's mass surveillance systems are reliant on Google Images to work.
Google's own regulation states that its products can't be used to cause immediate harm. Google has been asked on multiple occasions to respond to the allegations that its regulations are being broken, but Google has failed to respond.